What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak your mind sports talk. Alright, check it out, man. We're talking about Canelo Alvarez versus GGG. And the flack, the hate, the vitriol that we're getting toward Canelo Alvarez. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Alright, so man, this is a pretty interesting topic. What the hell is that? This Canelo Alvarez um, versus GGG fight. Now, I'll say this, and I've said it plenty of times before. I don't really have a high interest in seeing this fight. Um, I think Canelo wins. You know, this trilogy match. I don't really think that GGG beats him. I don't think I've been said I don't really believe. Oh, excuse me, God, that is necessary. But at the same time, this fight satisfies a lot for Canelo concerning the zone, and it's also a unification match, right? The second thing is that Canelo has two fights with two champions, in my opinion, and Andre means nothing. He means nothing for the zone. The only thing that Andre provides for Canelo, because even the people, a lot of the people that's saying that Canelo's ducking Demetrius Andre, a lot of them even think Canelo will win the fight, which is crazy. So they think that Canelo will beat him, but they're saying that he's ducking him. So we can't say that this would prove anything for Canelo because they pretty much have Canelo beating him. So what does Andre bring to the table? Well, he has no stock. I don't even know if Andre's earned $1 million for a fight. So he has no stock in him. He's not a big pay per view star or a draw. So he's not bringing that to the table. And again, he's not bringing a threat to beat Canelo to the table. So what does he bring to the table? Unification on the belt. And nothing more, bro. He doesn't satisfy anything concerning the zone and that $30 million check that they have to give Canelo after he beats the hell out of Andre. Andre doesn't help the zone recoup that money. But Andre, with another title, unified himself. Much better fight. Right? I don't understand how people now are saying that giving Canelo all this heat for not fighting Andre. He's a ducker, he this, he's that, and the third. What the hell is Andre doing? You know, it's the same thing I say about Jamal Charlo and GGG lucked up. He's getting the fight. But I had him in the same category too. I said you guys draw it one time. Canelo beat you the second fight. So go earn the next chance. You shouldn't just be giving the next chance just the trilogy. You shouldn't be giving that. Go earn it. Go unify with either Charlo or Andre. GGG never called out Charlo or Andre. See, all three of those guys could unify, and then whichever one of them unified, then you have that stop. Then you become valuable. Then you become feasible for the zone. It makes sense to the zone. Then you become a commodity. Then it's an interest in the fight. Because I'm telling you now, I had no interest in GGG versus Canelo, the third fight. But if Gennady Golovkin would have went and fought Demetrius Andre and say taken Demetrius Andre's belt, or if Gennady Golovkin would have went and fought Jamal Charlo and say taken Charlo's belt, and then come back to fight Canelo, I would be very interested in that trilogy. And I'm pretty sure most other people would too. My problem is that Canelo's getting all of this flack for ducking and he got to do this and he got to do that when what the hell has Andre done compared to Canelo? In the past 2 years, Canelo's fought all champions, and we get this flack about Rocky Field and it wasn't a real belt. Okay. Interim champion, he was a champion. The past 2 years, he's fought champions. Who has Andre fought in the past 2 years? So all of these people hollering about how Canelo ducking Andre. What the fuck has Andre done to deserve a Canelo fight? He should have to deserve it. He should have to give us something to show that he deserves a fight. Now, before I end this thing, I want to say this because I am a Canelo fan, but I have been the first to say I understand that Canelo has his own contract and everything, but Oscar and Canelo made a promise to us, and that was to unify 160. So unlike a lot of other Canelo fans, I'm going to hold him accountable for that. Does he have to fight Andre right now? No, because he's getting ready to fight GGG. So that's a step closer to unifying the division. Now, eventually, he's going to have to fight Andre and Charlo, and I'm going to hold him accountable for that. So, guys, I want to see it because I want to see Canelo go full belt undisputed at 160. So it's not like I'm taking it off the table, and it's not like I'm giving Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya a pass for saying that they were going to clean out. No, I'm going to hold them to that, and I want to make sure that he does that. But as of right now, when you have fights like Murata in front of you, mega multi-million-dollar fight, when you have a GGG fight in front of you, which is more important to the zone because it's going to bring a lot of money, Billy Joe Saunders brings the UK fans in, it's a bigger fight. Fuck Andre. That's how I feel about that. To hell with Andre. It's no duck. How can you guys call him a duck and y'all expect that Canelo beats him? We know Canelo will beat him. It's no duck, bro. See, Spence, which I'm a Spence fan too, Spence is ducking Crawford. I don't think that he'll beat Crawford. I think that Crawford may edge Spence. And this was before the accident. This is after the Porter fight. I changed my tune because I thought Spence was going to be too much for Porter. I don't mind admitting that. I thought Spence was going to be too much for Porter. And, you know, I didn't think that he would go in there and knock him out because Porter has never been stopped before. But I thought that Spence was going to win that fight by a much cleaner margin. I thought he was going to beat Sean Porter much more convincingly than he did. He barely won that fight. You know, there's even people that believe Porter got robbed and Spence lost that fight, right? So once I seen that, and I understand that styles make fights, but Porter's a dog, bro. Crawford's a dog, and he's a high-level opponent. And so I had to edge Terrence Crawford after that. I had to, right? But with Canelo, you know, so of course, Spence ducked Crawford because he told me after he beats Porter, he was going to go back to the negotiation table for Crawford, and he never did that. He never mentioned Crawford. So he ducked Crawford. And the fact that I think Crawford probably has the edge in that fight, that's reasonable to say that Spence ducked Crawford. Canelo beat the hell out of Andre. And a lot of the people that are saying Canelo will beat him, that Canelo ducked on, they're saying that he'll beat him too. But I want to see the fight. It ain't no freaking duck. It's not a duck. Going back to the Spencer Crawford, I said the same thing to my man, shout out to Unbiased Boxing or Boxing Talk. I said, you cannot call it a duck if you're going to unify versus another champion in that division. And that's what I said about Spence versus going to unify against Crawford, one of the top guys, another champion in the division, and he's going to unify belts. That's exactly what I said about Spence. So I'm going to give Canelo the same thing, bro. He's going to unify with GGG versus taking the fight with Andre. After this, he has to fight Andre at some point because I'm holding him accountable for cleaning out 160. So he will be held accountable. But as far as right now, is Canelo ducking? Hell no. Canelo's doing more than anybody has done in boxing. He deserves, actually, after Kovalev, to have a keep busy fight. But GGG ain't no damn keep busy fight. But Canelo actually deserves to have a keep busy fight after that Kovalev fight, but he's not doing that. He's taking on another freaking champion in BJS and then another champion right after that in GGG. Man, I don't want to hear this shit about Canelo because after he fights BJS next, He still deserves to keep busy fight. Where's his tune up or keep busy fight? Or Brandon Adams like Charlo? Or old as Ortiz like Deontay Wilder? Where's Canelo's? Where's Canelo's easy fight that he could go through? No, he's getting ready to fight BJS and GGG. But then on the same token, he's going to be hounded and clamored about and put down for fighting a champion. Come on, man. It is nothing like the dude fought Kovalev 2 weight classes up from 160. Next fight, he's going to take another champion in BJS, 1 weight class up from 160. Then he's going to take another champion in Gennady Golovkin at 160. 168 BJS, 160 Gennady Golovkin. And then after that, he's probably going to fight another champion, guys. This is what Canelo's doing. So, I ain't going to call nobody haters. But I'm just saying y'all need to kill the nonsense about what Canelo has to do. Why don't y'all demand that these other fighters have to do more? Demand that Spence has to do more. My guy, but demand Spence has to do more. Demand definitely Tank Davis has to do more. Demand Jamal Charlo to do more. Demand these guys to do more. Don't demand the guy that's doing the most in boxing to do more. That's absolutely ridiculous. Shout out to Canelo Alvarez, #1 in boxing right now, doing this damn thing. Get off his back, bro. Canelo's doing the damn thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.